And action has begun. This tip-off was brought to us by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. First possession to the purple-clad Fiber Xers. Unang pukol from 3, immediately from Quincy.
And that's a positive sign for CONVERGE. 3-point makes a game, so they've got to be over that. And finally, they've got to put a body on the Kraken. I think Junmar Fajardo is going to go.
In the meantime, what a spectacular shot mula kay CJAY Perez. Watch this. Felt the contact, just flipped it up with his left hand off the glass, on target of that window.
Parang imposible yata yun.
Tough task. And Arana, would be stronger than most other centers he's faced, but hirap na hirap rin siya para iurong si Junmar Fajardo as Devon Scott attacks the basket. Devon Scott screen, goes to Scott on the roll, bitin ang kanyang hook. And then Quincy couldn't find anyone, and it results in a 3 from Simon Enciso as he decided to bring it closer. The drop sana kay Arana, nakuha na ng San Miguel. Enciso's on the right, he'll pass it back to Perez. Easy finger roll for CJ.
And San 33% and CONVERGE on a disastrous 50% from the floor. Here's Abu Trotter, and that ups the field goal percentage of CONVERGE.
10-6 lang ang ating score.
That's
so the
right.
shooting, as you said, has been atrocious overall. Scott, the baseline drive, left it for Junmar, and that's all she wrote. Once he gets it down there, well, Quincy Miller has fallen in love with the Rainbow Country. He's taken a bunch of shots from there, not converting. But Junmar felt that foul, and then the soft touch of free throw.
And he liked that. Watch it right here. Eto, not touch siya ni Abu Trotter as he was going up. And Junmar Fajardo.
Into 6, 3:34 to go. First quarter, RK Ilagan, quick swing pass to Quincy. He's in the lane. Jams it home over Devon Scott. And we were just questioning our last sequence, but here's that jam mula kay Quincy. Natamaan pa yata si Scott. Oh, yun,
Yeah, he got it on the face.
Rather, another turnover. Ilan na ba ang turnover ng SMB sa first quarter alone?
Well, the key is not to be predictable. Nakita natin, nakawala doon si Quincy Miller.
That area?
And he's taking a lot of outside shots. Here's Scott, muscling, powering, and getting away.
And very patient there because he could have gone straight up. Outside to Trotter, he was practicing threes earlier, decided to come a bit closer. That's the second perimeter jumper of Abu Trotter since he entered the game.
And both
2.5-second difference between the clocks.
There's the pick.
They kick it to Jericho on the other side. Jumper. It's good for Jericho. 4.2 to go. Arcane knows it. Tautua outside over Trotter.
Oh,
that
yes,
goes.
Tautua.
Well, he's shown us the ability to hit from outside. The most.
And in a game where they need to be able to make those 3-point shots, it's not working so far for CONVERGE, while Terrence Romeo hitting the 3-point shot.
6-13. They've doubled him up. Struggling on offense is CONVERGE. Trotter, the spin in the lane, puts it in, and Trotter has become a spark off that bench. 6 points.
He's only averaging 19% from 3-point distance in this conference, as you see RK hitting the teardrop. And talking about Chris Ross, so he's got a lot of ground to cover.
Tautua, a couple of moves. Both his baskets have not been cleaned through, but he's made them anyway. Shouting out instructions at their players. So no Coach Leo, but the three-headed monster on the bench as Arana finally gets it inside on a good offensive rebound.
Well, he's a tough cookie in making that floater because ang laki ng kalaban niya. So may humaharang sa kanya.
Pull up.
Oh, what a shot. Terrence Romeo. That's a big-hearted shot.
Melesio. Threw it away. Look at Junmar now leading the break. Goes to Enciso. Quick pass to Perez. Balik kay Junmar.
Oh, what a basket here. He gets the pass back. Straight from CJAY Perez. And then the basket on the run. The Kraken exploding.
Miller, mid-range, off one leg. Won't drop, tipped away, Melesio. Naalagay niya ulit on the putback. Aljun Melesio, smallest guy on the floor. Jun Melesio, don't underestimate him. He's a strong little guy. Built like a tank. Perez to the hoop.
Boy, the way he slithered his way past the deep. CJAY Perez is going to attack the basket. Here's Jeron Teng missing the three. It's a leak out. Look at CJAY Perez with another transition basket. 15 0.4 3-point makes a game.
Marshall 3. And on the other side, San Miguel's giving CONVERGE a dose of its own.
Well, they're reset now with 17 seconds on the shot clock. It's been that kind of game here for Quincy Miller. He takes another attempt, and this time finding a mark is in double figures. San Miguel is doing, mixing and matching a lot of the players. This is actually the first game of the playoffs, and San Miguel Beer is looking to go deep.
Back-to-back baskets. And Ciso inside to Scott. Outside to Simon, 3 on the way.
Oh, nothing but net. And again, that ball at saka si RK Ilagan ni Aldinayo, but De Gregorio taking a 3-point shot, not making it. And boy, that crisp passing of San Miguel Beer. His touch from way outside the painted area.
Perez to the hoop, no go. Scott offensive rebound and the hook shot.
That was an off-balance shot. Again,
It was 23 at the half. So San Miguel Beer just doing its thing. Quincy hits another one, brings it back down. And Devon Scott has a bit of a grievance towards the baseline referee.
ito si Ancito na challenge sa depensa ni RK. Oh. What a pass, what a shot.
You know, show past couple of games.
That's the second foul of the period.
Sakto yung release. You know, the defense was right there, huh?
Maganda yung depensa nila kay Enciso, but Enciso,
Another assist. And look at them smiling. It's just
San
crazy
Miguel.
how much they're enjoying this game,
yeah.
Dean.
They're having fun out there. Maverick and Macy scoring.
And CONVERGE have to do so in the other best of 3 matchup in the quarterfinals. Scott powers his way to the hoop, and they're going to call a foul against Quincy Miller.
And Simon Enciso.
Simon to Scott. Good passer, remember. Almost taken away. Goes to CJ. CJ will sky. Finger roll. Swerte to si CJ Perez.
Taking care of the rest.
Yeah, and the ball just fell into his hands. He was standing around. De Gregorio.
There's a 3-pointer coming up.
He missed his first one earlier.
And we're not even seeing Terrence Romeo check in the second half.
Mike left it for
yes.
Quincy.
That's a beautiful pass coming from Mike De Gregorio.
May nag-help sa kanya. Somebody's got to be open. So De Gregorio found him. He's helped since he came off that bench. And Ciso jumper. Wow. Oh, napatukan pa siya ni
CONVERGE's offense has been disrupted.
Nice strip from Maverick Ahanmisi. Romeo was taking a foul. Referee didn't call it. That was on Chris.
Quincy Miller taking the outside shot.
That's a 3.
An advantage for San Miguel to get game number 1. This is obviously going to be a win for San Miguel. But for CONVERGE, they need to win the next game. Gumanda ang opensa ng CONVERGE in that third period. Let's see whether they can sustain that firepower. Here's another 3-pointer coming from Quincy Miller.
Quincy spins. Lefty layup is good. Chance for the 3-point play. And it's down to just 20. Coach George Gallant already signals for a timeout on the next dead ball. Quincy to the hoop. Layup na naman yan. Babasa 18 naman. For San Miguel.
And now they're looking to pressure the ball carrier on the trap defense. But San Miguel getting the ball in the hands of Scott inside the shady area. No.
Game 1 ng ating Wednesday doubleheader. We're gonna have Ginebra and Northport in their game 1. Coming up after this as Teng hits another basket. Jeron Teng.
Used to getting the ball in the backcourt off the inbound.
Melesio, 3.
3-point shot.
Yan na! Meron na! Meron na!
Time to happen. How good
But too strong of all the times to miss.
And he got away with a layup.
Scott on the other side. Alley-oop!
Nahuli doon si Quincy Miller.
Yes.
And check out who was the first San Miguel Beerman up court. It was Junmar Fajardo.
That's right. He's running
Oh,
well.
beautiful pass. Coming from the big guy.
Pinakabata si Encho yata. Hindi.
Encho is the youngest of the 3 of them. And then Arana. And then Gian Mamula.
Oh! Eye in the sky and CJ skying. calls for a ceasefire. This has gotten out of hand. Once again, it's up to 22 minutes na lang ang natitira sa ating laro. We're in the twilight zone ng ating laban. And that was CJAY Perez to the hoop.
Unraveled in this contest. Going up against Mab Ahanmisi. He'll take the shot. And he'll make it.
That was brought to us, final score brought to us by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. For the Dean Quinito Henson and Nats Valias, I'm Charlie Cuna. Thanks for watching Game 1 ng ating PBA quarterfinal Wednesday. Ginebra and Northport coming up.